Hello all, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about a string palindrome. Means if we have one string, so if we reverse the string, so that string should be same to the original string. Then we will call the string as a palindrome. So you can see this example, madam. Madam, if we read spelled from the right to left, it will be madam, and if we spell it from right to left, again it will be madam. Left to right and right to left, that pronunciation should be same, and the characters should be same in each position. Okay, so that is called as a palindrome. If you see this creo, so if we read it from creo, from left to right, it will be creo, and if we read it from right to left, then it will be oiric something, yeah. So then if that original string after reverse also, if it is not same as the original one, so then in that case it is called as a false. So I am going to discuss the two approach here. So first approach is like I will be writing one while loop, and I will be storing that string there. So we can reverse the string, and we can store, and we can compare at the last, and we can say that it is a palindrome or not. Okay, so here I will be taking one string. So why I am mentioning it as static? If I am not mentioned static, then we can't take that string inside this static block, so I'm mentioning it as static. Okay, and here it is our string. Let me mention same madam, and take one more string in order to store that original after resultant. So I'll take it as result. Okay, let it be empty first, and here I will take one while loop. Length -1, because I'm reversing the string, so I'm taking it as from I should be greater than or equal to 0. Inside while, I will add that result. If it is less than, then result plus whatever the string we have, dot char at I will add that string, and after adding I should do decrement. Okay, that is also a main thing. So once this is done, I will just simply stum dot print ln in order to see that result. What is the result? Okay, let me just compare first, and after that we will see the palindrome or not. So what it is throwing, it is telling, okay, it should not be cat, should be char. See, we are getting the result, and let me just give my name Amrut. Let us check it is reversing or not. See, it is reversing. So let me just final check we can do, that is with if condition. So whatever the this string dot equals, we should be using equals, not a equal operator that will compare the object. So dot equals, string has dot equals method to compare with a result. So here I can say result or this string is palindrome. Okay, if it is not, then else I can simply write is not a palindrome. So in this case, if I print this one, it should give me a palindrome because we have written a valid one. So if we can also check if it is a only one character we have, then also it should be a palindrome. It should give the correct result. Yeah, it is giving. So what if we are not passing anything inside? Then also it should be a palindrome. See, so in that case our test case is handling all the scenarios. But what about the time and space complexity here? So if we check if we take time complexity here, so we are running for nth. If it is a length of n, so we are running till n. So O of n, then bigger annotation of n. And what about space complexity? We are storing all the each and every thing, right? So that time the space complexity is O of n. So if we go with this approach, we are having this O of n and yes, space complexity also O of n. So what about if we follow different approach that we have inside here? Like I have written a brainstorm how we can execute that one. Pseudo code I have written, like what all steps we need to follow. So we can use another approach, that is a two-pointer approach. Two-pointer approach. Okay, what we are doing here, we are setting two left and right index, and from there we are approaching towards the end. Like if I say, one second, A, B, C, B and A. Okay, so if we have this one, so in that case, if I want to shift from if I need to compare two values. Okay, so for that, if I am comparing this one and this one, so my pointer left point will be here and right point will be here first. And what if I after comparing these two, if it is equal, then I should move my cursor, my pointer to here, and left pointer and left pointer to plus, and right pointer I should minus. So like this I should compare again these two value. If it is same, I should come at the end. Means before coming to this one point, when all the left and right condition we have verified, if these two are equal, then no need to compare this one. So in that case, we can finally say like our string whatever we have, it is a palindrome or not. Okay, at the last index, how we can verify that one? Means we should have a condition like left should be always less than our right. So if we have this condition, we can verify until that it reaches the middle. Or we also can have a string like this also. This is a odd string, so we can also have a B, C, B, A. So here it should also verify all the strings and compare all the two pointers like this, and it should give the result as palindrome or not. So let me just quickly go through the pseudo code, and we can start writing our code. So for that I have written a pseudocode here, like we can set a left and right, left at 0 and right index as a um, string dot length -1, and we can run a while loop with the condition left, as I told, left should be less than right, and we should check that left, whatever character at left, it is matching with the character at right index. So after that we can, if it is not matching, then we can return false. If it is matching, so we can return our as a true at last. Okay, so let me quickly write int left is equal to 0 and right equal to string dot length -1. This is the thing, and after that we should run a while loop. Okay, while left should be less than right, and here we can have a check inside while if string dot char at left equal to dot char at right, sorry, not equal to. If it is not equal, then we can say we need to return it false. Okay, return false, otherwise we should return it as true. So in this one, after this if, we should also increment this left and decrement this right one. Let us quickly run this program and check whether we are getting a correct output or not. See, A B C C B A, so it is a even. For even we are getting the true, and if I say A B C B A, okay, so I have taken a odd, so it should give a true. See, and if I don't pass anything, means I should take one character with other than that, it will take a default sample. So for a single character it is showing me the true. So our code is working for all the scenarios. Yeah, this is about a string is palindrome or not, so that we have discussed here. And still time is there, so I can discuss one more thing, like pattern matching one. So let me take this pattern. Before that we can take this one. So if we want result in this format, how we can print? Okay, let me quickly write for brute force method int I should be equal to 0 and I should be less than, like int n is equal to how much lines of rows we want, that we can take. So outer is for row and inner is for column I plus plus. Okay, and one more for loop int I j is equal to 0 and j should be less than I, and j plus plus system dot print. We can print the star space, because if you see here, after star we have a space everywhere, like otherwise it will be a weird one, like all the stars will be combined and it will not give the proper structure. So we can see the gaps in between. For that reason I have put the space here. Okay, so this is about the spacing, and I hope it is good. Yeah, one more thing we need to, after this for loop we should have a one more, it should system.println, because it should go to the next line. Let's see. Yeah, we are getting a required output. So if I want to reverse the same one, so I can give it as n. I should start from n, and I should be greater than or equal to 0 and I minus minus. So it should start like row is 5, and here it will be 5, here it is 5, here it will be 5 again. So j should be repeat 5 times, means less than 5 means 4. Like this it will be. Second loop it will run for 3 times. Third loop it will run for twice, and fourth one it will run for single time. Like this it should run. Let us quickly see. It is run for 5 times here. Okay, got it. So four. So we are getting 4n 3 2 1 like this. So if I want one more pattern, like odd pattern, if I want this one like this, okay, if I want a pattern like this, so we are getting a 1 3 5 7 like this if we want. So then in that case we should consider one more constant here. K is equal to 1, and from here instead of I can give it as k, and after this one I should increment the k to k plus 2 like this. So whatever 1 if we get, next it will increment with a 3, and means increment with 2, so our k will be 3. So this will run till k minus 1, means it is less than k, right? So k minus 1, so 2 0 1 2 like this it will run. So let us see. Okay, comment out these things. See, we got a required output. So this is about pattern matching, and one more thing we have discussed, reversing a string also we have discussed. I guess hope you, if we put this as Amrut, hope you remember, like I have shown this one. Let me rerun. Like we are reverse the string also, and we are comparing this it is whether it is a palindrome or not. So in that case, if we want to reverse and compare, then we can go with this method. And if you directly want to simply just check that whether it is a palindrome or not in the form of true and false, we can have a two pointer method. That is also fine. Okay, thank you guys, keep coding, bye bye.